Jeff. Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
What's up, Dave? This is Taylor. I've been an avid supporter of Kevin Stefanski since he was hired, but his situational play calling is questionable at times. The Broncos rank last against the rush, yet Stefanski made our passing game the focal point of our offense, even though our rushing attack ranks third in the league. And the commentator was even baffled on why we weren't running the ball more when we had success doing so. Thanks for taking my call. Hey, let's get a bounce-back win against the Rams. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Jeff, when you look at play calling, you know, nobody's going to agree with every play call. It's usually more than, you know, oh, we're running the ball. Well, let's run the ball. There's a lot more that goes into it.
Look, Coach Stefanski is in a difficult spot here. You know, he's not coming back, Deshaun Watson. He's not. And for this team to have real legitimate success and hopefully have, you know, maybe win a playoff game or more come January, Dorian Thompson-Robinson most likely is going to have to be the guy that can help this offense do that. So you've got to get him his work. And, you know, last week, obviously, put together and nobody was complaining last week, you know, with, 2 minutes to go when the kid put together a game-winning drive and he went 4 for 4. And again, guys are dropping the football. So you can't blame the coach for the execution. And I'm telling you, my takeaway from yesterday is 17's a player. That drive where they got the 3 and out and then the Browns got the ball and he was able to hit Cooper. He was able to hit Njoku twice. The T formation with the beautiful rollout. And, I mean, that looked Kansas City Chiefs-esque. So the thing is, and it's very simple with anything that goes on in this world. People are very, very hesitant and slow to ever give out superlatives or positives. One negative, though, everybody in the world is wondering how they can file a report, file a complaint, put something on record. But he's trying to get this quarterback who is a rookie where he needs to be. And you want to know what else we saw yesterday? We saw the best game that we've seen of Cedric Tillman so far this year. So there is some good to be taken from it. But you can't – this team is not going to get better, and it's not going to be able to compete with the Kansas City Chiefs of the world, the Baltimore Ravens of the world, by just handing the ball off 50 times a game. It's not going to work out that way. So you're trying to build this kid up slowly, get him some more confidence. And there were balls that went into windows yesterday that you didn't think were capable from DTR. He's got some game to him. Now we're going to have to hit a pause and delay probably most likely on that, which is difficult. But I understand the premise. Do I think he should have run the ball more? Absolutely. Sure. But I think DTR was more successful than people maybe want to give him a little credit for.
We'll get to the quarterback situation in a minute. Take a look at this. So this is from Jordan Zim on X. It's a freeze frame, first down, and on almost every first down in the half, this is the coverage the Browns were looking at. 8 in the box. You've got a single high safety, and you've got man-to-man on the outside. So you are running into an 8 or 9-man box, and you ain't got Nick Chubb that erases those small holes and makes them wider. An NFL quarterback needs to be able to throw against this good look, or against this particular defensive look. And that is why, when they got that look, that they were throwing the football.
You see both outside receivers there. You have slant patterns available. You have deep patterns available. You have hooks available. And let's also keep in mind, and Dave, this is something we talk about all the time with the Browns and their offensive line. And they struggle against teams that usually play odd man fronts. Denver, just because you beat Baltimore and Pittsburgh doesn't mean, that's all of a sudden gone away. Denver plays that front. All those people in the box, obviously their commitment was, and what would you do if you're Denver? We're going to take away the run. We stink at stopping the run. We're going to do everything we can to take away the run because you're starting a rookie fifth-round quarterback in his first road start. Hey, Rook, show us you can beat us. Granted, when the rookie went out, it was only 17-12 and his team had the ball. So, it's always it's very easy to take the opposite approach because things didn't work out. But you want to know what? Again, you go back to the Pittsburgh game where the kid closed it all out. Everybody was aggravated, agitated, and PO'd at halftime of the Raven game. And Deshaun Watson went out in the second half and went 14 for 14 and got you a crazy win that nobody thought was coming on the road. I get it, and we know the way this works as far as giving praise as opposed to, hollering back, as far as negatives. But this guy has played 3 different quarterbacks, most likely going to play a 4th quarterback. 3 different quarterbacks have had game-winning drives. The job is getting done, and it's getting done well. And I believe the other stat is, I think his quarterbacks have been deemed truly healthy in 31 of 64 games that Coach Stefanski has coached for this team.